Hello buddy, welcome back to FTL Advanced Captain's Edition. So yeah, there was indeed an update for the musical add-on. Let's not talk about last run. What we are going to talk about is that I did reroll the Randtrell mod. So we got some new stuff going on. This immediately looks like something I would happily use straight away. Burst Laser Ion Bomb looks pretty darn good as well. But we did a run with that lately. 3 old lasers. And the artillery is... just... no. It's not the Vindicator. There's all shields and does 2 damage per room. Wow. Randicator. Cool hull image. And he went back to the slow ass approach. Old laser, small bomb. You don't really look too different from a normal ship other than having a human rather than an NG. The boarding drone might be new as well though. Rand of War. For once you don't look that amazing. Although 60 crew damage with one of these is pretty darn good though. Plasma. So you now have 2 pools you can create, either fire-based or missile-based. Good to know. Good to know. I'm usually pretty god-awful with the plasma throw, but this thing looks kind of like that fire hazard I made. Instead of having a fire beam, you have a plasma thrower. May want to try this one out. Unless there's something horrible I can already tell. Not really, no. Pernac. And charge laser. No cloaking again. Which I find it's a bit of a shame. I mean, sure that you occasionally get one that doesn't start off with cloaking, but never having cloaking. Could be in the rotation then, I just never drawn it, but still. Phase ion, basically your heavy scatter. You don't look too bad either. You lost your teleporter though. Or... no oxygen. But I know oxygen can be bought, and unless Randtrell change stuff about the price of O2, then you can just get that for free. Unless you did what I did with the anomaly and just didn't assign a room for it. Which could happen, I don't know. So now you start off with cloaking. You just made this into the Crystal B. Weird. But I dig it. It's been a while since I used the Crystal B. And that brings us full circle. So, in keeping up with what I just said, it's been a while since I used the Rockship. Let's give this a go after I check up on something. Looked fine for now. Alright. We know what the ship looks like. He can give me a hull repair which I don't need just yet. Things most of the Federation sector have been destroyed, but there was all rumors about a secret special forces base at a nearby beacon. Alright, so in true style to my fire hazard ship, you also start off with 1 less power. You start off with 1 less power to power up all of your weapons. Which means you'll have to soften them up a little bit with your other weapons before actually getting fire started. And on ships like this, it doesn't matter anyway. Nope. Denied. Interesting little tidbit of noticing shields and engines room being only one thing wide, which is something that won't cause issues unless we actually need them to repair desperately. Now I'm wondering if the basic laser 2 and the ion blasts actually have the same cooldown, just like the ones on mine did. I'm not saying this is a blatant ripoff. I had no idea this thing was here. And even then, who am I to complain about ripoffs? I've been using other people's art for both of my ships anyway, so all in all, if he had a look at my Firestarter and noticed it, then I can only be proud that he thought it was worthy enough to be added to the Randtrell game. So that will allow us to get all of our weapons online. I can do normal piracy, right? But he has a missile launcher, so I'd rather not bother. Right, we also could use one more bit of power. Oh, I start off with level 2 sensors, which makes sense. Yeah. Cool. At one point I was thinking about actually, I do not have a fire beam, just saying. But hey, I do have a fire-based weapon, so maybe that could be something that needs to be changed. Well, you are not going to have too much shields really soon. So that means my Flamethrower is going to really kick your butt. I'll fire in the plasma first, and okay, fine. Yeah, that kind of did it. Unfortunately, his hull beam did quite a number on me as well. Either way, I don't think it's going to be around for too much longer. It isn't. So we're going to fire at this and probably destroy it. Yep. And then set fire to this thing. Alright, you can stop. You can start auto firing on that. Yep, this is looking good. Was it not that you had a little too much health? And I don't like that. So we're probably going to blow this one up, huh? Because there's just way too much systems still kicking for us to be even remotely able to kill off the crew. Which is a shame. But, you know, not much we can really do about it. Could still happen in theory. No, it's over. At least I think it is. The engines are gonna get destroyed and that's gonna be it. Yep. Well, someone's gonna be pissed. Oh, but that's not that quest yet. Okay. Forget I said anything. Can already go to a store. I already see the point to that. It's great important that you kill the crew without killing the ship. Well, if it's got enough hull points, then we should be able to do that. Problem is, that's something that doesn't happen too often. At least we don't have to bother with the weapons too much, unless that bomb can do bad things to our shields, which it can't. So rather than have our ears bleed, we should be able to make this work. Plasma shouldn't fire yet. Strange miss though, but what happens happens. Nothing we can really do about that. Zoltan is still kicking it, but we'll set fire to... yeah, I think we'll be alright here. Alright, just set fire to everything and we'll be off. There we go. Dual shot laser Mark II. Cool. That's gonna be a weapon we'll probably take with us. Yeah, we can use it if we come across in the eye ship instead of our plasma thrower. Yeah, we'll be able to make good use of that. Upgraded reactor by 1. Cool. Means I don't have to do it. 20 or 25 scrap in the back. This could be a problem, so we'll probably prioritize taking their weapons offline. Although, with that one shot wasted, it could be a while until... shite. Yep. Fuck. For some reason, their mini-beam's offline. Oh yeah, I ionized it. Well, you auto-fire on shields, my good sir. My good sir. Okay. Should be good, although most of the shots seem to miss. Yep. Alrighty then. Let's get that thing out of sync. Or at least down for a little bit. Well, then let's go for the bulk of this. Not too much red dots that are off the ship. Not too much fires either, so I think I'm actually preferring a fire beam over a plasma thrower, but... and actually, why would you want a plasma thrower over a fire beam? Oh well, that should cause at least some fires. Yep, the whole thing's on flyer. Flyer, yep. Okay, so in theory I could just let this thing burn and they won't be doing too much to it. Can't let them do that though. The more I can make their lives miserable, the better it'll be. And the clone bay had to go anyway. Sure, fire on shields room. Should at least be some dudes dead, and the fire is spreading pretty well. I can't say anything bad about that. Cool. Can upgrade shields if you wanted to. I think we will. Store I can get to, but I don't want to. I'll gladly trade. What are we having? Alright, so if I depower this and that, and then I power that up, we should be somewhat safe. Again, it's going to be a crapshoot on what that bomb is going to end up doing, but unless it hits shields, we should be a-okay here. It's an ion bomb, which could theoretically cause some issues. Problem is, we need to find a way of getting that. Once again, auto-firing on the wrong thing there. See if we can set fire to weapons. We can, and we did. That hit our O2. Good thing I didn't power that down myself to consume, to preserve power rather. Alright, with our medbay on fire as well. Although the NG might still do it. Nope, he's just abandoning the whole thing. Well, goodbye. It's fun knowing you. Flamethrower is a cool concept, really. Just throwing down a massive amount of fireballs at someone is always cool. But if I get the option to choose between fire blast type thing or a fire beam, I think I know what I would like. Peripheral tree root, Alice expands. I have no idea what the difference between the two is. One civilian, one NG or something, I don't know. But we went for the production sector. Speak with the humans some more. The human crewman tries to contact some of his old Federation friends in the sector. It turns out one of his hiding from the rebels at a nearby jump node. If this person is Federation, we should not leave them behind. Set a course. Okay. Probably should discover most of that nebula, seeing that it's practically 2 jumps for the price of 1, but all things considered, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. So yeah, dual laser comes in handy here, as our plasma thrower is worthless for us. This would have been a long fight if we didn't get that. Luckily, we do have that, so this should go pretty quickly. I have a look at the charge timer of basic laser versus ion blast as well, though. Although I had an ion stunner, so it could be that the ion blast is a little bit quicker. 8 and 8. Nope, it's the exact same thing. And this one as well, so I can actually sync up the whole thing if I wanted to. Wow. Alright. Good to know. Of course there's a store once we spend our scrap, but we're fairly strong as is. Sure, we'll aid. And of course there's a rockman. The only real method of dealing with rockmen that I have found so far, at least with a fire type ship, as this is to, as soon as possible, take care of the oxygen. Oxygen, yeah, I pronounced that correctly. Oxygen. But this is getting kind of annoying. I have to keep an eye out for how my crew is doing. Because as we've proven on the last run, they not being able to target those correctly is a piece of bull. This looks good. Probably going to try and set that on fire again. If I can fire it before he repairs it, that would be pretty sweet, but none of them is going to hit the oxygen room itself. Well, that sucks. How much health do you have? 17, so even shooting you won't help, but we'll probably end up doing that nonetheless once the oxygen gets repaired. Can't have you getting air back now, can we? Well, let's try that again. It seems like the exact same thing is gonna up. Nope, we did manage to set a fire there. So air is starting to rush out of their ship pretty quickly thanks to our... Wow, they all missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, none of them is gonna hit the pilot room. Well, it's a good thing that we already know that the enemy flagship is pretty darn spacious, which means we won't be dealing with that anytime soon. So this is where my fire starter had the edge. I could just use the ion stunner to keep this dude stunned while he was trying to repair oxygen. He's not even gonna try and repair it? Man, you just signed your death warrant there. Alright, well, with that done, we might as well start patching up our ship. Got a few breaches going on. Alright, get out of there. We've lost some crew last time by keeping them into empty rooms. We're not gonna go that way again. So, from what I read last time, the Flamethrower could be really useful on the flagship fight. Because, one, they have a clone bay, not a med bay. And two, it's a spacious layout, so not too many shots are gonna miss. But that's just planning for the future. Which at this point is a little bit too early on, I would say. Who knows, we might get rid of the plasma 2 thrower for something completely different. Right. There's our quest. Let's go finish that off. Sure, welcome aboard. You can join us in the shield room. I had a bit odd that they decided to split this one in two and this one as one. Ah well. We can yammer about that all we want. It's not going to change the fact that it's like that. Stores I don't really need right now, so we're just going to see if we can get some more scrap in. I can actually do this, right? Because I'm with a rock ship. Yeah. Right. What I do know is that I can't just outright kill them. So you're in luck. And we're just gonna attack you with our dual lasers. Can auto fire all of these if I remember correctly, and I think I do. It's been a while since I was able to do piracy, so I don't mind doing it right here, right now. Did I just move the eye? No, yeah. Let the message maybe you're interested in free repairs. Accept their offer. Not really scrap, but the repairs are nice though. Yep. And we can keep our weapons rolling as they are. No, now I don't need to use control. Now I need to use this thing instead. We'll wait a little bit and then we can let the other things auto fire as well. Seems like one of those ions that do... What are you doing, man? The bomb was almost ready and then you decided not to fire it. Man, the eye is weird. Sometimes I think they're brilliant and other times they do stupid stuff like that. What's wrong with you, man? Good haul there. Might want to book it to the store then, actually. Nah. What would we really want? I mean, cloaking and stuff like that, and we're not even close to getting that up yet. Although, starting to tick up, and we do have some things to sell, I think. Yeah, definitely now. Don't know if it's going to be worth 45 scrap. We don't even know if they're going to offer cloaking. Explosive replicator, reverse ion field, beam drones. Get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. We'll buy fuel. We'll go to this store as well, see if they have cloaking. Getting that early on would be darn good, but it doesn't look like it. Weaponry. Artillery, don't get me started on artillery. Firebomb we don't need. We have a plasma thrower. Adaptive 2. Advanced weapon system that adjusts its beam pattern to enemy shields. I wonder what they mean by that. Gain 0.5 damage each time it fires up to a maximum of 3. It's not bad. But it would be a weapon that I would eventually end up replacing with a plasma too. I mean, I could try and replace it with the basic laser too. Sure. Could be interesting, to say the least. And that's what I'm trying to do here. Make things interesting. So we sell the basic laser. Get the adaptive beam up in your grill there. How much room do I still have? So I could go hacking, cloaking, mind control? Hacking, cloaking, and then what? I think it would be mind control. I think mind control on this ship could actually be pretty potent if I managed to mind control the dude that's trying to take care of the fires. Yeah. Alright, so we've wasted enough time here. We'll buy some of your fuel, rendering our scrap down to 0, and make our way to the exit. This could be interesting. That's what I like. Right, what? The enemy seems to be equipped with a command document to deploy the jamming field that disrupts your weapon targeting system. Advanced targeting computer, switch to full assisted targeting. Suck on that, auto bomber. Now, we don't need you. We don't need you. We'll go like this, and we can see if the adaptive beam was worth it. So it's not going to do anything right now, and it's a really short one. I fired it just so it could start powering up already. So in theory, its next shot should have 2 power to it. Well, only one way to find out, and that's shooting it. Yep. Alright, adaptive beam will stick to you for now, just so we can see if you're actually going to do 3 damage with this final hit. Don't know. I think it didn't show, just didn't show. Right, so another weapon upgrade would be ideal, which would set us back 50 scrap. I'm okay with that. Yeah. So, the end of Mzalk Hunting Grounds. Yeah. Mantises are notorious for their inability to deal with fires. So, seems like a pretty good idea to go. Not gonna go there because that's just a straight up dead end. PDS, great. We'll need to use the dual laser. Shields aren't gonna help us out anyway, so I'd say you could just work on our doors, but that's not really gonna help us, so the problem we're facing right now is that we do have to rock plating. Need to hit both of these, which I should be able to do if I don't think about it too hard. Oh yes, son. The man is just straight up dead. Problem is, we probably don't want to get our butt handed to us by the ESB. And that could be a bit of a problem. Oh, everything's still on auto fire. Well, that explains quite a bit. Artillery lock on, but hasn't fired yet. Artemis is doing some nasty work, and we can't see our enemy anymore, which makes it even less likely that we'll be able to do some good here. Probably mismanaged that. No, it still landed. This thing is coming in close, so we probably aren't going to be staking here for too much longer. Time to go. It's all about knowing when to quit. Mind control, yeah, I got my own mind control, so suck on that for all I care. Get those shields up, get this thing done. Doesn't matter. We'll fire the adaptive beam, make it a bit stronger. Yeah, I'm kind of mismanaging that beam, I know, but the beam fired, huh? Alright, time to get our head back into... See, the problem here is I don't know when the beam's targeting just by looking at the enemy ship. Sure. Map has been updated. Let me guess, we're one jump away from reaching the exit. No, I think we just got here. Then it's okay. Then it's okay. You go back to shields now. Rock will take over on engines. Yeah, just getting started off. I left here because of what exactly? Ah, PDS, right. Okay, what do we get this time? No missiles, just a bomb, which means it's time to set you on fire. We are going to get boarded, which we should be able to fend off. Especially if he goes from medbay first, like he did. He doesn't have any NGs on board, so this first volley of fire could do a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I'm thinking one of my things might miss here, and rendering my brilliant plan completely obsolete. Nope, we hit. And I don't really see them recover from that bit of fire. Okay, the auto fire, you don't have to do that, okay? Right, so now with their you auto fired, you jerk. No, but now that they don't have a pilot, I'm pretty sure this thing will go off without a hitch. And them abandoning their medbay was the worst thing they could have done. Because now they're just gonna burn to death. What a shame. Run, little manti. 'Tis no use. Why would you go Mandy? Off you go. And then there was one who is burning to death as we speak. Noise. Right. Yes, I needed that so I could power up the ion blast as well. Uh-oh. We ran into what appears to be a massive invasion fleet charging FTL at this beacon. Luckily, most of the ships are just an armed troop transport, only equipped with rudimentary teleporter devices. Looks like they are heading out of the sector. To battle! One of a few armed escort, blah blah blah. Is that it? Nope, we get a mantis border as well. Mind control, mind control. There's that thing again that annoys the crap out of me, but I think we're better off doing this for the time being. Hey, the more help we can get fending these off, the better, right? And the quicker I can set fire to the enemy ship, the better our day is gonna be. Right, medbay, medbay, you, what are you doing here? Weapon man. I think they fired their last shot in, I hope, yep. Right, well then it's time to finish up the rest, I would say. Yeah, they don't have any weapons left anyway. Target the shield, because why the fudge not? And then shoot that into there. While fighting the escort, you also get in a few shots at the transport. Their hulls are easily breached, venting dozens of proud mantis warriors into open space. More teleporters activate. And we'll see if we can guide you into our medbay. Yeah, this is looking good, huh? Yeah. Say piloting. I don't think it's gonna matter too much anymore. You just have to wait it out at this point. Yep. I'd say this is going pretty well. Pretty well. Now we have to... it doesn't matter. They're all gonna die now. There you go. This mantis escort crew has been eliminated. Many of the transport ships have been disabled as well. During the combat, you decide to salvage ship you just took out first. All these ships will make good salvaging. So what do we need? What do we want? Some more power, I'm guessing. A total of 2 more. And I'd say we're in a pretty fine position. Mines. And those will actually end up coming in at some point. If that mantis could kill that NG, I'd be pretty darn happy with that. But it's dangerous to stay out here. Either way, we'll have to do something. Ah, that's beautiful. Weapons room's on, not the weapons room. Pilot's on fire and they're fighting in it. Got one miss, so I'm not too angry about that. Nothing else is auto-firing except for the ion blast. Come on, kill him! Yeah! So those are mines coming from the actual minefield, huh? There we go. Time to leave. It's going quite well. Quite well. Was honorably fought. Mind controlling and starting fires. Sure, if you want to call that honorable. Then yes, a glorious fight it was indeed. Cloaking, yeah, sure, but we don't really have. I can't, can I? There's a Fire Beam Mark II as well, which makes me believe that's better. No. No, it's not worth 55 scrap. Not enough to get cloaking either. Fuel situation is okay. Don't hire anyone. Which is an event I could have used on that last run. Cough, cough. Sure. Oh, cool. That actually works. Impressed by your ship. Yes, you should. Fear this one. Could set them on doors as well, but more sensor power. Never hurts. I will upgrade this, that, and that. This thing is gonna get taken over on the next jump, which means it's time for me to leave here. This is where the extended pursuit indicator really shines. Yep. Hive 58. 85 would have been better. It can go Hive 85. Newest disco in all the galaxy. Or something along those lines. Anywho. Let's continue onwards. We've got some good... Ugh. I hate these things. Let me just get that out there right now. I might just abandon the whole fight here. Maybe. Maybe not. I'll see what our weapons are capable of doing here. Which I'm assuming is not gonna be much. I shot a drone? You've got to be kidding me, right? In the meantime, I'm just keep getting bombarded by all of that crap. Okay, that thing's offline at least. That's another mine that's gonna hit. Wouldn't mind yelling OP to this one. Again, hit the drone. That's the second time I shot that thing. Who's dying? Get out of there. And get to the med bay, because you're gonna die. Because this thing is gonna hit you at some point. Probably sooner rather than later. Considering the luck I'm having so far with that type of weapons. Oh great, there's another thing I need to worry about. Let's hit this drone for old time's sake, right? We haven't done that in a little while. Well, ask and thou shalt not receive. Complain about it and you might just get it. Alright. Come on, get that O2 up. There we go. Medbay, Medbay, Medbay. And disperse. Okay. You can have all the missiles for an augment. That costs 20 scrap. Well, at least I won't be dealing with the bounty hunter event. Really? So this thing has evasion, 3 levels of shields, and an ion weapon that can really mess up my ship. Which it probably will. So, you, get in there. You, get in there as well, because O2 isn't that strong yet. So we need the ion blast to land, which it didn't. Oh, it's got 2 of those, and it can completely mess up my shields as well. Hey, that's not right. Is that the it might be the second time that thing hits. I think I'm just gonna try and get out of here, because you can see why I would be not that mad of being able to fudge and get out of here. Yeah, those misses aren't helping. Time to go, if you can. Why are you even bothering taking down our shields? Okay? There's no point in it. They're ionized for 400 more years. And there goes the engines. Brilliant. There's always that slight thing you need to keep in the back of your mind, that no matter how good it's going, there's always that one event that can just say, fuck you. And we just found it. Something that does 3 ion damage. Yeah. There goes another one of those. Oh, we resisted that one at least. So something good happened. That one missed blatantly. Okay, we took that offline, and actually with that offline there is a chance that we can actually still make it through here. Although we will have to take care of our crew first. We'll probably take some more damage in the process. Why are you not leaving me alone here, man? Well, there goes oxygen. Who needs it? Everyone on board the ship needs it. Where are you going? Oh, and you have to... I think you can make it, though. Alright. Okay, that should take care of at least one of the drones, no matter where he's at. Someone died! In the blink of an eye. Great. Oh, it was our sensor dude, but got weapons, engines, piloting. It was shield dude. Wait, where is shield dude anyway? Wait a minute. Piloting, okay, so it was shield dude that ended up kicking it. Okay, so drones are down. Shields are sort of messed up as well. You will have to be able to take care of that breach right there. Their weapon is back online, so we'll try and take care of that as well. Of course, it's the wrong one that went offline. So that's going to be another 2 damage we'll be taking in at some point. Here it comes. Bam! Resisted though. There's a fire as well, which is probably somewhere here. Doing the best I can. Captain Engineering reporting there's something wrong with the reactor. If that would have been our biggest problem right now, then everything would be a-okay. It wasn't though. Now clear out every room where we do not have vision in to take care of any possible fire. Okay. Alright, well that was Burst Laser Mark 1. That's another 2 shots, isn't it? Otherwise I wouldn't be allowed to call it Burst Laser if it was only 1 shot. Right, now. Repair all the things. Actually, I'm going to let you repair that. You go repair that. You go repair that. You go repair that. Once again, I can't select you. Jeez, what the fudge is wrong with this game? That's how I lost the NG on the last run as well. I just couldn't select them. Okay. Well, I brought that one back from something that could have gone a lot worse. Alright, is there anyone that's going for sensors? Yes, you are now our shield person. Alright. Well, I think that's going to be it for this episode. Oof, jeez. Could have gone a lot worse. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still enjoying the series. Feel free to show your support by commenting, liking, and or subbing. And I'll be seeing you guys on the next episode. Bye, everyone.